Hey guys, thanks for jumping on board another episode of The Wealthy Coach. Today I want to talk about my biggest teacher, the best lesson I've ever learned in life. And people come to me a lot and say, Wayne, you coach coaches and you coach different business owners. And I do have clients from literally all over the world. And people will ask me, Wayne, who's your coach? Who's your coach? And I have a number of different coaches. I have a social media marketing coach. I have a coach that helps me with our advertising. I have a personal coach that helps me with some life issues. And because I believe a coach, if you're working with a coach and they don't have a coach, why not? You always can improve. You can always grow. But my best teacher ever wasn't a coach. It was failure. And the ability to admit I have failed in an area. And when I say by failure, we know the whole cliche. There's no such thing as failure, only feedback. And I believe in that because every failure has led me to feedback. Every failure has led me to feedback. A number of years ago, I created a coaching program. It was absolutely mind-blowing. 3 different levels, and it talked about the unconscious and conscious levels that people go through in relationships, and how you can recognize that, and how you can correct issues, build a great romance, have a great sex life, whatever you want, if you recognize those 3 areas. So I completely built out the whole program, got the marketing company behind me, got everything going, and it flopped. And what I realized was I didn't do my homework first. Maybe it was the name of the program. Maybe it was the target audience, the avatar. But the point was I put a lot of time and energy into something and I didn't test it. Here's how you test an offer. You get it out in the marketplace. You either put some money behind it or you put some energy behind it and you test the offer quick. You can always go back and change the offer. You can always go back and change the marketing. But I didn't test it first. That was a great teacher. Another great teacher has been in relationships where I thought this is how a relationship should go, or this is how I should act in a relationship, and realized that it didn't. So failure is feedback, but feedback's so important. And so the reason I mention this to you is because many of you come to me and said, Wayne, I want to grow my business. I want to move to the next level of my business. Well, then what it requires is for you to be willing to fail. You've got to be willing to fail. That doesn't mean go out there and try to fail. No, but you go out there and say, this is my plan. This is the business. I've positioned myself properly. I've got my process in place. Here's my offer. And we go out there and we find people that say, hey, I want more of this, or this isn't what I'm looking for. Because your best teacher is going to be your failures, not your success. The Bible says it's real easy. So what if you love somebody that loves you? Big deal. What have you done? But can you love someone that despises you and uses you? So it's kind of the same thing. So what if you run an ad out and somebody spends money with you? That's what we want. We bet $100 in advertising. Maybe we get a $200 return. We bet $1,000 out. Maybe we get $10,000 back. Whatever that is, whatever your ROI is, that's great. But what about the person that doesn't spend money with you? Have you ever thought about that? What about the person that goes and they go to maybe they sign up, they're in your funnel, they sign up, they go to your webinar, they look at it, they hop on a call with you, and they don't spend money with you? Have you ever called them back and go, hey, listen, I need some honest feedback. I offered you a program. You didn't take it. Can you share with me what it was? Can you share with me? Was it me? Was it the product? Was it the company? Was it timing? There's something. So your best teacher ever is going to be those who don't spend money with you. Anybody can spend money with you. That's easy. That's too easy, right? If you want something, you go get it. Nobody has to convince me that I want to go get a new iPhone today. The iPhone 12 Pro comes out, Pro Max. I'm going to go and give them this one, and I'm going to go order the new one. Because it was something I wanted. But it'd be really hard for somebody to come in and sell me a Galaxy. I'm just throwing that out there. I've had Galaxy phone, but it'd be hard. So your best teacher is going to be people that not spend money with you, but those who don't spend money with you. The best teacher in your life is when you had a relationship and you failed at it. You hurt somebody's feelings. You made somebody angry. You destroyed a relationship, and you can go back and go, hey, what happened here? How did that happen, and how can I remedy that in the future? Can I resolve what happened, and can I be better in the future? Is this making sense, guys? Come on. Here's what I want you to do. If you do not follow us, now I want you to do something. I want you to go to howtosellcoaching.com, see below. Check out our case study. See where we've taken people from where they're at to where they want to be, how we take part-time coaches and make them full-time coaches. Okay, number 1. Number 2, I want you to jump over if maybe you are not a coach. Maybe you're not a coach at this time. You thought, maybe, hey, Wayne, I'd love to be a coach. I'd love to know more about coaching. Tell me more about it. Then that's what we're here for. I want you to jump over to Life Coach Lifestyle. You'll see it in the banner below, lifecoachlifestyle.com. Pick up a book, go through it, and let's hop on a call. Let's see if it's something I can help you with. But your biggest teacher ever, if you'll get rid of pride and you'll get rid of your own ego, is going to be your failures. If you take it, now let me say this: if you take your failures and you whine about them, complain about them, blame other people. Oh, this failed. This business deal didn't work. It was the other person's fault. Oh, this relationship didn't work. It was somebody else's fault. And all you know to do is whine and cry about it. Then you'll never succeed. If you can't take responsibility for your own actions and reactions, listen, crap's going to happen to you, and maybe you didn't do it. Maybe you didn't cause it. But can you man up, woman up, whatever it is, pull your boots up and say, you know what? This happened, and I won't let it happen again. I'm going to change. I'm going to shift. I'm going to do what I have to do to make sure it doesn't happen again. I'm going to learn. So your best teacher ever is failure. I look at my Facebook. I look at my ads revenue every day. I look at ads, the money we're spending. I look at our coaching business. I look at my clients that are doing very well, making hundreds of thousands in coaching. I look at the ones that are just starting out. And we look at everything every day and say, where are they at and where do they need to be? What can we do? And we look at failure as feedback so we can become better. And if you'll do the same, you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish. So again, jump over to lifecoachlifestyle.com to grab the book. And hey, go and schedule a call with me if you're open to it. Hey, I want to see what your program may or may not be able to do for me. No hardcore closing techniques here. We're going to talk to you, share with you. If we can help you, great. If we can't, that's fine too. Callwithwayne.com. Go to my calendar schedule. Go out there today. Change lives, and get wealthy doing it. This is Wayne Sutton, the Wealthy Coach. God bless.